Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Tomorrow, AFC Wimbledon take on Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. My God, I'm excited. We've sold out our full allocation in the shed end of 4,300, just below 4,300. Home and away is sold out. My God, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great day out with everyone. The atmosphere is going to be incredible. But today in the video, we're going to go through Chelsea's side, their transfers, departures, recent form in the Premier League and Cups. And then the same with Wimbledon, looking at our results, Cup results, etc., how we got to Chelsea away. Before we get into this video, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so if anyone could hit that button, it would be massively appreciated. But let's get into this video. As I said in the intro, AFC Wimbledon take on Chelsea away from home at Stamford Bridge tomorrow. I'm so excited. There's going to be a sold out crowd at Plough Lane. We've had some recent good times in the Carabao Cup. I don't think we've got past the third round, I believe it is. We lost 3-0 to Arsenal. That was a very good day out as well. But I do believe Stamford Bridge away will be much better in terms of atmosphere and experience. But as Chelsea are the home team, we are going to be talking about Chelsea first. When we look at their first couple games in the Premier League, they drew 1-1 with Liverpool in the first game, which, to be honest, is quite a good result. I think it could have gone either way, that game. I do remember watching it. And then they did have a disastrous 3-1 loss to West Ham. Their new players like Moises Caicedo had an absolutely horrific game. But then they did cancel that out with a 3-0 win over Luton Town. I do feel really bad for Luton Town sometimes. I think they will go straight back down. I really hope they don't. I think it's the home form that they have to pick up on. The away form, it'll be very tough to get any points away from home. But more about Chelsea. There's a massive difference between the total market value of the squads. Chelsea's squad is nearly worth £1 billion. This is just by transfer market. They're worth £965 million, which is just absurd, really. I think Wimbledon's isn't even... I'm not even sure what Wimbledon's is. It's definitely under £1 million, so it's absolutely crazy. But they've got some amazing players. But when we look at the arrivals that Chelsea have made, they've made so many this summer. They've made 22 arrivals, 21 departures. So they've had a massive clean sweep of their squad as well. And then they've brought in young talent. This summer they spent €254 million. And when we look at the players they have brought in, Moises Caicedo from Brighton, 21 years of age, a 21-year-old going to Chelsea for €116 million, which is just absurd in my eyes. And then they've also signed Romeo Lavia from Southampton, 19-year-old, €62 million. And Kunku from Leipzig, still young, pretty much in his prime now, 25 years of age, €60 million. Disasi from Monaco, €45 million. Nicholas Jackson's has played well in the first couple of games for Chelsea. 37 million from Villarreal. Absolutely crazy the amount of signings they have made and the amount of money that Todd Bowley's Chelsea do have. When we do look at their departures, they've made a massive clean sweep as well. Kai Havertz has gone to London rivals Arsenal for 75 million. Mason Mount's obviously gone to Manchester United for 64 million euros. Kovacic has gone. Koulibaly, Pulisic, Mendy, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Ampadu, Kepa Arrizabalaga, Kante has gone as well on a free transfer. So they've had a massive clean sweep. I think that's what Chelsea needed. They had a horrific season last season, finishing, I believe, as 11th, 12th in the Premier League. So definitely not on their standards. And they've brought in young talent, which are playing well at the moment. And then when they do progress in the first couple of years in their contract, they will be in their prime, worth a lot more money. And if Chelsea do want to sell them on, then they will get a lot of money. But it's going to be interesting to see what side Chelsea will play tomorrow against Wimbledon. I believe Nicholas Jackson, Sterling, maybe Sterling could start. It's going to be a tough one to see but in a way, Chelsea do only have the Carabao Cup, FA Cup to win. Obviously, they're not in Europe. That's why they're in round 2 of the Carabao Cup. So it's going to be, I think they will have a decently strong team out, because I think this is their chance. If they do have another horrific season, and if they do win the Cups, or any of the Cups, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, that is their chance to get Europa Conference League or Europa League. for the next upcoming season after this. So that is their one or two couple of chances to get a spot in Europe. So I believe it will be a decently strong side for Chelsea tomorrow. Chelsea haven't really had the best of luck in the Carabao Cup. They have got to two finals in the past 5 seasons, and they both was 0-0 draws to Liverpool and Manchester City, and they both lost out on penalties, which is a shame to see. They go all that way and then just lose it out. But now talking about the away side, Wimbledon, my team, we've started great in this season. Pre-season's been great, signings have been great. Tomorrow it's going to be interesting what type of side we're going to put out, because I do believe we do want to rest players, but Drake Reeves and Armani Little, the two centre mids, which are vitally important for us, did come off injured. So it's going to be interesting to see who will start. I think Armani Little will start. Apparently he's 50-50 going into tomorrow's game. And Jake Reeves is out for around 2 or 3 weeks. So that is a massive shame. That the captain's out for a couple of weeks. He's so important to our squad. His passing ability, his shooting ability is just immense. His vision is really good as well. I think Armani will start, and then Morgan Williams, he could even get a shot at starting against Chelsea. I think that will be great for his confidence, and just he looked really good in pre-season. So I think he deserves a chance in the squad somehow. Sasu could start as well, as he did against Coventry City. He played very well until he came off in the second half. Battling against players which his market value is so much higher and playing in such higher leagues, which is good to see. And I think he could give some sort of threat to Chelsea tomorrow. His pace is really good. He's got a lot of skills in him. Acceleration is really good as well. So I think Sasu could start tomorrow. It's going to be interesting to see if Ali starts. His confidence isn't the best, but I think if he does score tomorrow, I really just want to see one goal. I think we will lose tomorrow, but I'd love to just see Wimbledon score 1 goal. I think that would be so good for the away end, hopefully in front of the away end in the second half. That would be good to see. But when we do look at our results, we start with 0-0 draw to Grimsby Town, which is, as I said in previous preview videos, it's a very good draw, a very hard place to go to. Then we had an amazing 2-1 win against Coventry City, which lined us up with Chelsea away, the best draw we could have possibly got. Some people might prefer home, but in a way, everyone would love to go away to a Premier League club, so that is good to see. Then we had a 1-1 draw to Wrexham. Could have gone either way as well. Wrexham just come up from a non-league and easily could have won that game. Then we had an amazing 2 wins on the bounce, a 2-0 win over 2-0 win over Colchester United and a 3-0 win over Sutton United. 5 goals in the space of a couple of days. 0 goals conceded. But then we had a 1-1 draw to Forest Green. A little bit disappointed, to be honest. The amount of chances we did have in that second half, especially Ali Al-Hamadi was cleaned through 1-on-1 and skied it nearly over the stadium. Josh Nouveau had a couple of chances as well. But on another day, we easily could have won that game as well. To be honest, we could easily be saying that we're on maximum points at the moment. We've looked really good. I believe we are 5th in the league table at the moment. When we look at Chelsea, they are quite high up in the Premier League as well. They're 10th. They're sitting 10th at the moment, but a couple points still off European places. So it's going to be interesting. But tomorrow, my score prediction is Chelsea 4, AFC Wimbledon 1. To be honest, it doesn't really matter if we lose tomorrow. It's more about the financial side about tomorrow. We're going to get a lot of money, which is going to help the club in whatever they want to spend it on. Money, transfers, the stadium debt as well, which is good to see. That we're getting money for all of that. I believe Arsenal, we got around £300,000 last time, and Chelsea's home end is sold out as well, so that's going to give us very good revenue as well. But tomorrow I'm going to go with Chelsea 4, AFC Wimbledon 1. I believe we will score. I remember Chesterfield did last time they played them in the FA Cup, so that will be very good as well. It's going to be a great day out tomorrow. There will be a match day vlog. Please look out for it on the channel. It will be out shortly after the full-time whistle, so make sure to watch that. But that is the end of the video of my Chelsea versus AFC Wimbledon Carabao Cup Round 2 preview. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you at Chelsea tomorrow.